welcome back to my channel. In this video I am just going to give you guys like just some like motivation to help you during your journey. We're just gonna have a little talk, so this video shouldn't take too long. I'm sitting in my new chair. Isn't that cute? Love it. All right, so from the title of this video you already know what this video is going to be about. So let's just dive right into it. This is why, okay, before we started, this is why I can't sit in a chair with wheels, because this is what I would do the whole time. Like the other chair I record in, it doesn't move, but this might be. Okay, let's get to the video. So what to do if you're not getting any signings. I know it can be frustrating. I know when I started out and I actually took it serious, I thought the signings were just gonna roll in. Not so much for like loan signings and things like for those type of signings, but I just thought that I would get like a lot of calls for at least general notary work. Like I did my Google business page. I still feel like I need to tweak it a little bit more, but I did do that. I passed out my business cards. I left them at like, you know, places I told you could leave them at, you know. I made the Facebook page. I did advertise a little bit on social media, but not like fully blown. So I just kind of like try my best to speak about my business as much as I can all the time, but I just still wasn't getting any signings. I was signing up for the signing services, so it was a bit frustrating. I almost wanted to just like give up doing this notary type work, which I did a couple of times. I would just be like, whatever, I'm just gonna go pick up extra hours at my 9-to-5 jobs and just do that. But what I had to do, and I had to come to terms with, was I had to actually sit down and tell myself my why. Why did I start, why did I start the process to get my commission? Why do I want to go in business for myself? Why did I want to start this business for myself? Why? Like, you just gotta remember your why, because entrepreneurship, starting a business, and you are a small business, starting out, it's gonna be hectic. Like, you're gonna have your days where you just want to throw in a towel and give up, which is okay. Give up for that day, but then the next day, the next 24 hours you got, revamp, come back and kill it, you know. So that's what I just want to like get across to you guys, is just don't forget your why. Don't forget why you started. Like, yes, it's going to be frustrating. Entrepreneurship is probably going to make you cry at night, make you want to second guess yourself. And then you probably got the negative people in your head probably telling you that what you're doing is crazy, it's not going to work, things like that. So you got that. Then you're giving up on yourself. Then you're not getting your signings. So you think that it's just so much. And then like when you sign up for certain signing services, I can't think of some. I think Service Link, you have to have experience. And I think Amrock. I think those two. But I could be wrong because I'm just winging this video. But I could be wrong. But I know it's some signing services that want experience for you. I want you to have experience with doing real estate closing, and I know that can be frustrating. And then another thing can be frustrating is signing up for all these signing services. All I'm going to say to you guys is sign up for more signing services. Just keep signing up, keep getting your name out there. Make sure you have a document on your computer where you have listed all of the signing services that you sign up with, so that way you won't keep signing up for the same ones. But also I think when you do try to sign up for the same ones, they will send a message like, you know, you already signed up, which helps too. But keep a list of your signing services that you signed up with, so that way you can just keep going, checking them off. So if someone tells you to sign up for this one, you can look at your list, you can reference this and be like, oh, reference it, and be like, oh, I already signed up for that, so that one. So I would say to do that. I would just say keep putting yourself out there. Keep putting yourself out there on the front line. Speaking about your business. Going to some of these networking events. These little meetups. These brunches that some of these other businesses be having. Go there. Get your name out there. Make your flyers. And then like when you're in like a public place or Walmart, if you have the iPhone and you could airdrop, you could cut on your airdrop, and whomever's in your area that has the iPhone with the airdrop on, airdrop them your flyer. My airdrop be off, but when I be going to these functions, my airdrop be on. I be airdropping my flyer like, yup, networking event, boop, here go my flyer. I am a notary and a loan signing agent. So you want to do that. Still refresh yourself with your training. Keep doing your training. Keep going over the documents until you are 100% confident in the documents. Do role reversals with someone, like with your friend or a loved one, that can help you get more comfortable, so when you do start getting your signings, it will be second nature. And then when you're going through your documents so much, you will know when the signing services sends them what will be missing in there, so that way you can contact them and get that together. Another thing that I would say is make sure you have all your supplies. Make sure your printer is able to do scan backs. Test your printer. Make sure it's able to print your documents on one-sided, not front to back. Make sure the margin is correct. And the reason I'm saying this is because when I got one of my signings, my printer, I thought I fixed it correctly, but I really didn't. It was messed up, so that was a struggle. But you just want to make sure that you're doing that. Like I said, keep going back to your training. Get you a mentor if you can. I would definitely say that. I do want to start doing mentorship. I talk about it on my Instagram, but I'm still waiting a little bit longer, because I want to make sure I have like all the tools and things that I would need to be able to mentorship someone else, or maybe coach someone else. So I do want to start doing that. So find you a mentor. If you're in these Facebook notary groups, definitely just go through and read, because I know a lot of them will talk about, their signings and the mistakes that was made or they made or things like that, and learn from that too. Definitely do that. And like, reach out to someone. Like, I'm always answering my DM messages, so if you want to ask me a question, you totally can answer it. I always tell people I'm going to get to your question. If I'm late, don't be mad at me, but I'm going to get to your question. So if you want to ask me a question, you can ask me. If I don't know the answer, I'll tell you, or I'll try to find it for you, or I'll ask another person that been in the game way longer than me. I will ask them. But yeah, just like get you a group of notary buddies where y'all can work together, maybe bounce jobs off it to each other. Like, if you can't take it and you know that they're available, you can give it to them, and vice versa, they can give it to you. So I would say that and then I just want to say, don't give up. Like, do not give up. Like, you already done started. See this thing through. If you started your business and you don't get your first signing until 9 months in, so what? You got your first signing. That's all that matters. It's not a time frame from when you get your commission to when you gotta have your first signing. It's not. So just, if that's in your mind, get that out of your mind. Some people don't get their first signing until 6 months after being commissioned, or maybe even a year. So just like I said, remember your why. Remember why you started and why you wanted to do this, and go from there. It's okay. It's okay. Like I told you guys in one of my other videos, when I first got my commission, I sent it in. It didn't include my bond, so that was another 4 to 6 weeks I had to wait, because I had to wait for them to send it back, and then I had to resend it with my commission, with my bond added, because I was just so excited, so in a rush to do it. And so I had to wait. So I could have been commissioned in January, but I didn't get commissioned till March. So it happens. Just remember your why. And I wanted to give up, but I didn't, because I'm like, I want to exit the corporate world. Like, I want to be my own boss, and I just kept pushing. So that was just like a little rant, because I want you guys to keep going. Like, I want to see you guys succeed. Some of the notaries that I'm following in my group, my Facebook group, I see, they're getting their closings and things like that. Like, I be commenting in the group too. Like, I'll ask a question, and I'll congratulate somebody. Even the people that I follow on Instagram, I'll be going through their pages and see like, oh, they got their first closing, and I'm always like, congratulations. I'm always rooting for you. I'm always like trying to give as much positive advice that I can to someone, because I know how it is when the world is getting the best of you, and then you got your friends and family that's not supportive. I know, but I want you to know that I believe in you. I'm supportive of you, and I want you to succeed. I want you to win, boo. So with that being said, like I said, this is just a little rant. It was on my head. I don't even have a script, so I'm just winging this one. But if you guys have any questions, all my contact information will be below in the description box like it always is. And I will see you guys in another video. Bye.